Alright guys, so this is a video to help you complete the math on the Island Biogeography Theory lab sheet. So you should have your data filled in. You could have it written like this in a chart, you can have it written a different way. Doesn't matter here. Eventually you need to go back and you need to think about this, answer this question, and then answer this question. But I'm going to talk about the math because these things you can do on your own. So the next part tells you to create a chart from your data. So you could do a chart that looks like this, or you can format it differently. But on Google Docs, the way that you create a chart is at the top tabs, you click Insert, then you click Table, and it'll pop up with some squares, and you choose how many columns you want your table to be and how many rows you want. This example, like the way I have it written, is 6 by 6. So when those little squares pop up, I would go over 6 and down 6, and it'll insert you a table that looks like this, and you can go in and type your data into it. And then under that, it says find the average number of migrants that arrived at each island and record below. This is very important that you listen to me right this second. My data is fake. Your data will not look like this. Reasonably, we're not going to have 20 that landed on Island 2 or 19 that landed on Island 2. I made up fake data just to show you an example. So if you turn in a paper with these numbers, I know that you use my data and you will not get credit for it. I'm just using this to show you how to do the math. So to find the average number of migrants that arrived on each island and record below. So average is when you add them and divide them. So for Island 1, to find my average, I'm going to take each of my numbers for, not that way, each of my numbers for Island 1. So I had 8, 6, 9, 4, and 7, and I'm going to add these together. So I have 8 plus 6 plus 9 plus 4 plus 7 equals 34. That is not my average, so I've added these together. I have 34. Now I need to divide by the number of trials to get the average. So I had 5 trials, or you can just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 34 divided by 5 is going to give me my average. So 34 divided by 5 equals 6.8. So my Island 1 average was 6.8. If I'm going to do Island 2, okay, so on Island 2, I have 20 plus 19 plus 21 plus 12 plus 16. So remember, these are all of my numbers for Island 2. Add them all together. So 20 plus 19 plus 21 plus 12 plus 16 equals 88, and remember, we are not done there. We still have to divide by the number of trials, which was 5. So 88 divided by 5 equals 17.6. So that is my average for Island 2. I'll do one more just to make sure you understand exactly how to do this. So Island 3, to find my average, taking all of my numbers on Island 3 for each trial. So I had 7 plus 4 plus 6 plus 2 plus 6. So that will equal 7 plus 4 plus 6 plus 2 plus 6 equals 25. Remember to divide by the number of trials. So we know 25 divided by 5 is 5. So my average for Island 3 is 5. Now on this step, I guess I need to hurry up and do my Island 4 average too. just to show you my example. So island 4, we have 2, 1, 4, 1, 3. So that is 3, 7, 11. 11 divided by 5 is 2.2. So this part here, all it's asking you is to add up the averages of each island. So we have 6.8, 17.6, 5, and 2.2. So we're going to add 6.8 plus 17.6 plus 5 plus 2.2. Hopefully that comes out right. Yeah, nope. Alright, so my 4 island averages total up to be 31.6. So now the next problem. Find the percentage of the total for each island and record below. So in order to find this, we need the average per island divided by the average total times 100. So average per island divided by the average total times 100. So for each island, so we're going to start with island number 1. So island number 1 was 6.8 divided by our average total was right here, 31.6. So you go ahead and push this in your calculator first. 6.8 divided by 31.6 equals this weird number. Now remember, we still have to multiply by 100, so times 100 gives us 21.5%, and this is island 1. Okay, for island 2, remember it is our average per island, so 17.6 divided by our average total, which is here, so 31.6, 17.6 divided by 31.6 and times 100 equals 55. We'll round it up to 55.7. So 55.7% island 2. Right, island 3, our average per island was 5 divided by our average total, 31.6. Times 100. 15.8, and that was island 3. And then finally island 4, we have 2.2, which was our average per island, divided by average total, which was 31.6. So 2.2 divided by 31.6 times 100 equals 6. Well, we'll round that up to 7. So 7% island 4. Now to double check yourself, you can add up 21.5 plus 55.7 plus 15.8 plus 7, and you should get 100 or around 100. You can have 99 point something or 100 point something, and that is still correct and still okay. It just depends on the rounding. But to double check and make sure you did all your math right, add your 4 percentages back up and they should give you 100. So that is completing the math. For the rest of these, you can do those on your own. You don't need math help. For this one, use your data to make a claim that answers this question. Use your data. It may not be scientifically correct with the theory, but use your data to answer this question. And then go through and complete the rest of the assignment. If y'all have questions, shoot me a message.